want to move to creating the baby socks. So now set your tension to tension 7, and you push out 40 needles. 40, that's 20, 20. Then you hang your comb, the custom comb. So I'll push all the needles forward. Then knit 15 rows. So now that I've knitted 15 rows, I'm just going to do like a 3 by 3 pattern again. Then push all the needles forward. Then knit 15 again. So now that you have knitted 15, then you did a small design and knitted 15 again. So what we'll do now is we're going to fold it into 2. So just follow the method of folding. So now that I've folded, I'll knit across. And then I'm going to knit 15 times now. So this, I'm just adding this for weight, okay? So I'll knit 15 times. So now that I've knitted 15, what you're going to do is you're going to put your machine on holding position, okay? So now depending on the type of machine that you use, so I'm going to put for this brother that I use, you're just going to push the button here forward, and then that means you're set to holding position. So now we have 0 to 20, we have 0 to 20. So this is the 0 to 20 very close to the carriage, and then this is 0 to 20 opposite the carriage. So you're going to push out the 0 to 20 at the opposite end of the carriage, okay? So this is the one just beside the carriage, then this is the opposite side. So you push this out, okay? And then you knit across. So now you see that this part didn't knit, right? So you take this thread and then you put underneath the last needle, and then you push a needle forward here, okay? And then you knit across. Then you take the yarn and you put it under this needle, the needle you just pushed out, okay? You put it under the needle you just pushed out, and you push a needle out at the opposite side, okay? Then you knit across. You take the yarn again, put it underneath the needle you just pushed out, and you push a needle forward at the opposite side. You knit across. So you do this 12 times. So one thing that is very important as you work on this part of the socks is weight, okay? You must always ensure to add weight, enough weight to it. So the weight will help to pull the work down to make it easy for you. So after doing that 12 times, we are going to do the reverse method. And the reverse method is that you take the yarn, put it underneath the last needle, okay, and then you push back, to deposition this needle. You just push back a little and then you knit across. So you put your yarn underneath the last needle and then you push the yarn a little backward and you knit across. So that way it takes back the needle. Alright, now that I've completed the reverse method, so this is what I have. Okay, so you set your carriage back, you remove it from holding position, and then you knit 15 times again. So that's 15 times. So now this is the ankle. Now we want to form the toe, or sorry, the heel rather. Then we want to form the toe of the socks. Okay, now see that it's at the opposite side, and that is how it should be. So what you do now is you push 0 to 20 out for this side, and then you set your machine to holding position again, and you're just going to do that method all over. So you knit across, you put your yarn under, and then you push a needle forward at the opposite side. So you just do that 12 times. Now that I've done it 12 times, so I'm just going to do the reverse again until I'm able to put all the needles back in. So now that I have this, just remove your machine from holding position, then you knit across and you cast off from the machine. And this is what we have for the socks. I think it's very beautiful. Okay, yeah. Alright, now this is the second part of the leg, and so I've folded the rib, so I'm going to knit 15 times. Now depending on where you can see the heel for the first one is at the left hand side. The heel for the first is at the left hand side. So automatically the heel for the other side must be at the right hand side. So now I've knitted 15. So what you do is you just add one more row to it, okay? Add one more row and you will now start the process. You push out this side 0 to 20. Set your machine to holding position. So I'm just going to work the heel, and then you have set to holding position, you knit across, and then you just repeat the process, okay? Alright, so I formed the heel and then I knitted 15 rows. Automatically, my 15th row should bring me to the other part, okay, to the opposite side. And so what I'll just do is I'll just push out 0 to 20. and then set my machine to holding position and repeat the process. So after repeating the process, all you just need to do is you cast off, and then you're done with your socks.